Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, Call halal YAHAWAH BaHashim YAHAWASHI BaHashim Recha HaKodash. Double allowance to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, who taught us this truth and rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect. YAHAWAH BaHashim YAHAWASHI Barakatham. It's the brother Kazar from the Metaval 12 West Coast, coming back at it again with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be Deception on All Levels. All right, and what you see here is basically a commercial for a shaving product. In this case, it's shaving soap. All right, now what caught my eye about this commercial is that it started off, talking about how masculinity is demonized. So that made me, low-key stop what I was doing, put the game on pause and then just watch this commercial real quick, see what they're about to talk about. And come to find out, they said all this to basically promote a shaving product, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of deception that we deal with. I was, watching a YouTube video, while playing my favorite game, and then what's it called? This commercial came up, and I'm not thinking this, what's this about? They started off with, the whole, how this world demonizes masculinity, and then they pulled a straight 180 and started talking about a shaving cream, man. Like shaving your beard is a masculine thing. It's such a honorable tradition among men to pass down to your sons, man. You know what I'm saying? This is just how wicked, Babylon has gotten. This is how wicked it is. And it's all through the spirit because, last week, I did a response video to one of the lessons that Elder Apostle Gabar did, dealing with how masculinity is attacked. And one of the examples I put, I mentioned in that response in that, in that land bag video is basically, the shaving commercials, man. Where they put something that's, that you're not supposed to do and make it seem like the right thing to do. Like it's a masculine and honorable thing to do, to shave and pass it down to your younger generations, which what you're doing is you're passing down wickedness to your younger generations, man. All right, so let's just play the video. Brothers will see what I mean. All right, so let's start.
In today's world, we are being told that masculinity is bad, that it's toxic, and the world needs less of it, that fathers are an option, not a requirement. We believe that fathers are essential, and that masculinity is essential. We don't think the world needs less masculinity. We believe the world needs more of it. You see, masculinity is the foundation that men are built upon. True masculinity teaches young men how to treat women, how to treat their friends, how to stand up for others, and the why behind it all.
This is where, how do I put it to you? He basically starts going into, according to this society, what masculinity is, but true masculinity is keeping the law, statutes, commandments, and being a man of YAHAWAH BaHashim YAHAWASHI. That is true masculinity right there. All right, and it was up to this point that I was watching. I'm like, oh no, they really about to, they really opened up the video talking about, this world putting down masculinity and then just to promote a shaving product. You feel me? So let me just skip out towards right here. Whoops, Salakia. Let me skip up to like right here. You know what I'm saying? And then just play the video and show you what I mean.
Needed. One of the oldest traditions we get to teach our young men is how to shave. This simple lesson, this simple task, is a time-honored tradition that is passed down from one generation to the next. One could say it's the start of a young man's path to manhood. So here at Johnny Slicks, we wanted to be part of that tradition. So we created our all-organic shave soap. So all the men out there guiding and setting the example, we tip our hat to you. Stay slick.
Guiding and setting an example how? By teaching your young man how to shave, by shaving your beard. You know what I mean? This is just wickedness, man. And I have to just do a sit down real quick about it, you know what I'm saying? Because this is just the point that Babylon has gotten, man. Teaching your little kid how to shave, your son how to shave once he reaches that age, like it's something righteous to do, like it's an honorable and righteous thing to do. You know, when the scriptures say, to teach your children to be upright. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's go. First of all, let's hit the law. You know what I'm saying? Because this is why the video is titled as such, deception on all levels. Because you know what I'm saying. This is something that's trivial. You know, this is something that's of the lesser things. But even in the lesser things, you got deception. You know, so how much more the more heavier things. You know, and that's what we have to deal with, being here in Babylon, man. We got to tear down these strongholds. All right. So the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. Now this is a worldly commercial. You know what I'm saying? It's it's really out to them Babylonians. But the scriptures only pertain to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, to you Hebrew Israelites, the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, the scriptures pertain to you, and you got no business shaving your beards, man. All right, you got no business, rounding the corners of your head. That's dealing with the lineups, and it gets very vexing, man. You have to remind your barbers not to line up your head, and it's not to boast righteousness, but it's just what it is, man. That's just how wicked this world has gotten. You gotta, keep reminding your barbers, hey, y'all, don't mess with my hairline at all, at any spot. Don't mess with my beard. Don't line anything up. Just give it a light little trim, and that's it, man. But this is just what we gotta deal with, man. All right, that's why we out here, pushing out this vibration. So it reads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. Okay, and that's just what it is, man. You can't be out here shaving, You can't be out here shaving. You know what I'm saying? It's against the scriptures. It's a transgression. Okay, so like, man, I'm out here thinking I teach thy sons. Let me see if that's... Let me see where the scripture is. Salakia. Teach. Man, come on. Teach thy sons. Or is it train thy sons? Yeah, there we go. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. All right. So let's bring it out. The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. And it reads, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now, this is talking about training up a child, dealing with the law, statutes, and commandments. You see, this is what, this is why it's also very, concerning the flesh. This is a reason why, this walk isn't easy, man. All right, because you gotta put up with all these temptations around us, and the law, statutes, and commandments aren't ingrained in us from young, man. We have to learn them, growing up and coming into this truth. Some brothers come into this truth at a later age. I came into this truth at 19. I was 19, and we were already in the world, man. Trained up according to Babylon, man. But we put off that old man and came back into this truth. We were born again. All right. But being the point I wanted to make though is, as a righteous man, you know what I'm saying, we supposed to train up our children in the ways of YAHAWAH BaHashim YAHAWASHI. Okay, that's how we supposed to train them up, man. In according to the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, but here we have the world, this devil. You know what I'm saying, with these advertisements. Telling us, that it's a manly thing to pass down, to your children, the tradition of shaving. Tradition of shaving is a manly thing, and it is an honor basically to pass it down unto your sons, man. And this is just wickedness. You feel me? This is just the state that this world is in. That's why YAHAWASHI needs to come back, man. That's why YAHAWASHI needs to come back, because the world is out of course. All right, the world is basically upside down. All right, and that might be the title of the lesson, if anything. It depends on the spirit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Johnny Slicks, and that image is fitting. A whole skull. You feel me? That image is fitting because you're teaching death unto people, man. You know? But anyways, let's go hit the scriptures. All right. Salakia. Or matter of fact, surely turning of things. There we go. All right, so we're just gonna hit this precept, and then we're gonna might hit another precept and then close out. You know, it's just gonna be a quick one. All right, so the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, because this devil been in rulership, man. You know, these people, when this devil brings out commercials, you know, because these types of commercials be coming out on TV. You know, you could be watching Netflix and some shit like this could pop up, man. Pardon my French, you know. But these Babylonians, they see it as the potter's clay. You know, they see, they see that shaving, that they really see that shaving your beard off is esteemed as the potter's clay, man. You know, basically it's the way things should be. It is a manly thing for you to shave your beard because this devil done ingrained that into you, man. You know, even when you was a kid, man, you know what I'm saying? We grew up, you know, we used to see them commercials, you know, men shaving off their beards. And in our Babylonian state of mind, you know, we saw that as, oh, man, I can't wait till I shave my beard. I can't wait. You know, I was a little teenager, you know what I'm saying? When I had the little mustache growing, I would go to the bathroom and shave it off. You know what I'm saying? Because it, you know, I saw it as a manly thing, and that's the deception that this devil is putting on this world, man. You know, that's the deception that this devil is putting onto the world, man. All right, that, you know, shaving your beard is a masculine thing when it's completely opposite, man. You know, a matter of fact, you know, Salaki, I said it was going to be a short lesson, but I may as well just bring out the account. You know what happened with these two servants of King David when they went to I believe they went to give gifts unto this Moabite king. You know, and this Moabite went and shaved half of their beard. You know, but let's just finish up with this one. So it reads, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Okay, because these people will actually see, you know, this devil's wickedness as the way it should be. You know, they actually buy his philosophy as the way it should be, as the truth. You know, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? All right, because these devils are going against Yahawah Ba'ashim YAHAWASHI. All right, with all this deception, all these wicked philosophies and notions that he's pushing out to the world, he's basically going against Yahawah Ba'ashim YAHAWASHI. When you sanction a company, you know, that pushes out to shave your beard, all right, and then promote it and put it on your how do I put it to you? You know, your media, you know, your media avenues, you know what I'm saying, and just push it out to the world. You're pushing a wicked vibration, you know, and it's ultimately against Yahawah Ba'ashim YAHAWASHI, and this is just one example of that. All right, this is just one example of that. You went and took, you know what I'm saying, something righteous. You know, you started off with something righteous, which is making a point that a very true point that the world does demonize masculinity, and then you did a complete 180 and started what's it called, promoting a shaving product, man. Like, don't you know that having a beard is a how do I put it to you, is a token of masculinity? You know, don't you know that having a beard is a token of masculinity? You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is, man. You know, you can't be surprised. You know, you can't put anything past this devil. All right, because he is the wicked. He is the border of wickedness, and wickedness is what he's pushing out to the world. That's why it's written in the book of Isaiah chapter 60 that gross darkness has basically swallowed up the world, man. You know, gross darkness of people, you know, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so let's go to the book of 2 Samuel chapter 10. All right, and let's just bring out this account. Okay, now I believe it's let me see. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let me just start from the top, man. All right, so the book of 2 Samuel chapter 10 verse 1. And it came to pass after this that the king of the children of Ammon died. Okay, so Salaki, this is dealing with the Ammonites, not the Moabites, the Ammonites. All right, which is the modern day, so-called Japanese people. All right, so the king of the so-called Japanese people in the ancient times died. All right, and it reads, and Hanun, his son, reigned in his stead. All right, so the heir came in, right, as it was in the days of old. Verse 2, then said David, I will show kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, as his father showed kindness unto me. All right, and David sent to comfort him by the hand of his servants for his father. Okay, so David sent servants to, go and show love to the son of to the son of the king that died. His name was Hanun. All right, and it reads, and David's servants came into the land of the children of Ammon, and the princes of the children of Ammon said unto Hanun their lord, thinkest thou that David doth honor thy father, that he hath sent comforters unto thee? Hath not David rather sent his servants unto thee to search the city and to spy it out and to overthrow it? So they, his servants foolishly, planted a seed of doubt and a seed of suspicion, of evil suspicion unto the king of the Ammonites, basically saying that, David is sending spies instead of servants. All right, so it reads verse 4, wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards. All right, now this basically means that, he took their beards and shaved, one side of the face, basically, man. He shaved the one half of their beards, and cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks, and sent them away. So he humiliated, David's children. So like David's servants, man. All right, by shaving off half of their beards. Could you imagine how that would look unto a man? That one half has a beard and the other half doesn't have a beard. You look stupid, man. And then also furthermore, he did what he did with their garments. He cut them down to the middle, made it look like they were wearing skirts, man. Straight humiliation. So verse 5, when they told it unto David, he sent to meet them. So basically, let me just read this again. All right, just to solidify the point. When they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. All right, so this was so embarrassing. They couldn't even go to the city, man. The servants of David, and you best believe, if you a servant of the king, all right, that's a high, a high status, man. Imagine that you serving the king. That's a high status. So imagine you come back into the city, all, half shaved, and by then, they probably would have found, garments by then. You know what I'm saying? But this is just what it was, man. The whole, their faces looked funny. So verse 5, when they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. All right. So I'm going to read this again. Tarry at Jericho, so stay over there in Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. All right. So having your beard shaved, all right, was not a good look back in them days, man. Especially amongst the children of Israel. All right. Especially amongst our people, it was not a good look. And yeah, they were shaved, halfway, but guess what? We were under laws and commandments that said you couldn't shave, man. Because when and also too, man, just looking at it, just off the appearances, a man with the beard looks more manlier than a shaved man. We gotta we gotta go as far as, pulling up, so like, let me see, man, before and after, so like, let me see, shaving. All right, so we got to go as far as looking at before and after looks, man. All right, now let's just get a good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for a Jake, man. You feel me? Just looking for a good one, man. But There's a bunch of devils up here, man. I don't want to put no Edomite up here. Now I don't want to even put that one on. Well, let me see. Okay, man. Beard versus no beard. Let's put it to you like that, man. You know, let me see real quick. You know, let's just pick one up, you know, just to make the lesson quick, man. We're not going to be out here all picky and shit. It's a bunch of effeminate ass dudes out here anyways, man. You know, but let's just go with this one. You know, it's just, you know, you got, it's the dude who made Waterman. Or is it the dude who did Game of Thrones, Jason Momoa? You know, you just see the difference, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference. And even then he did some work to his beard, man. You know, but still, it's a whole different look, man. You know, it's a whole different look. You got the eyeliner on, you know, that's just a whole, you know, weird ass movie. You know, let's get another one though, man. You know, let's just go with this one. You know, you see the difference in look, man. One, you know, one looks like a man, the other one looks like a little boy still, man. You know, it makes no sense, man. You know, it makes no sense. The one with the beard looks more sophisticated than the other one, man. The other one just doesn't look natural at all. You feel me? And that's what this devil, you know, fights against basically, man. You know, that's what this devil is against. You know, righteousness. Because YAHAWASHI, he put them them laws because them laws, we supposed to keep them because that's the way we're supposed to operate. All right, when you deal with the laws and commandments, that's really, you know, the ways we supposed to be living. You know, so when the scriptures say, you know, don't mess with your hair, don't not so I can not mess with your hair, don't shave your head, or so I can don't round the corners of your head and don't round the corners of your beard, you know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, that's supposed to be, you know, is put there for a reason, man. All right, because we're not supposed to be out here, you know, getting lineups. We're not supposed to be out here, you know, shaving our beards because it just doesn't look natural. All right, it just doesn't look natural, and you're ultimately going against YAHAWASHI by altering what he gave you, man. You know, by altering what he gave you in the first place. You know, so let's hit another scripture. I believe this was in the book of Ecclesiastes. I low-key forgot where it was at. You know, but hold on, let me see real quick. No, it's not this one. Salakia. Let me see. Good, evil. Is it in Proverbs? No, it's not in Proverbs. Okay, no, it's oh no, so like it's in the book of Isaiah. What? Let me look this up again. Just to get the right proper verse, man. Dang, it was in the book of Isaiah the whole time. All right, so the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20, and it reads, "Woe unto them that call good, that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter." All right, and that's what these devils do, man. You know, concerning the middle part of the verse, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. These devils, by making a advertisement like that, they're putting darkness for light. You know, you saw the commercial. You know, one of the generations, it's like one of the manly traditions that we pass down to our sons is shaving. Come on, man. That's not a real, that's wickedness, man. You know? And then guess what? You're gonna have jakes that watch that, commercials like that and think it a good thing, to teach their sons how to shave, man. Little boys, they can't wait to shave. They're gonna be in the bathrooms grabbing their father's razor blade and just practicing real quick. Shit, that's what I used to do in my ignorance when I was a little kid, in my foolishness. But yo, man, that's just what it is, man. This it's things like that, it's levels, it's deception on all levels, man. Because the whole, a beard, the law concerning a beard is a lesser, matter. It's a light, a lighter matter, but that's just goes into the title of the lesson, it's deceptions on all level, man. All right. And woe unto them means destruction unto them, man. All right. So the Lord when he comes back, man, he's going to come back to destroy all this, and he's going to set the world back in its proper course. All right. So I'm going to read this precept again, and I'm going to close out. So the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right. So you devils are going to be destroyed, man. So with that, I'm going to say, Call halal Yahawah ba'ashim Yahawashai, ba'ashim HaKodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Adawan Ratiza. It was edifying unto the Akim. That I'm going to say, Shalom.